Who's sit down on Fox News where he shifted the timeline of his fix the economy on day one campaign promise. Take a look.
Are you expecting a recession this year?
I hate to predict things like that. There is a period of transition because what we're doing is very big. We're bringing wealth back to America. That's a big thing. And there are always periods of, it takes a little time. It takes a little time. But I think it should be great for us. I mean, I think it should be great.
Somebody just said, oi.
On a fiery episode of The View, Whoopi Goldberg didn't hold back as she took aim at Donald Trump's shifting stance on the economy, slamming his tariff policies and economic mismanagement. With growing fears of a recession and the stock market in freefall, Goldberg laid the blame squarely at Trump's feet, calling his economic approach a disaster that is already backfiring. During a recent interview on Fox News, Trump, who previously promised to fix the economy on day one, now appeared to backpedal, saying it takes a little time. But as Whoopi and her co-hosts pointed out, time is running out as markets tumble and uncertainty grips businesses. Goldberg highlighted how Trump's unpredictable tariff policies, where one day tariffs are on, the next day they're off, are causing chaos in the markets. Business leaders are struggling to plan ahead, and investors are watching their portfolios take a nosedive.
Which some MAGA folks are blaming on the Biden economy.
Oh, boy.
So let me just remind you about the Biden economy, okay? The economy added 16.6 million jobs and gross domestic product grew 12.6. They are the only administration in history to have created jobs every single month.
Yes.
They achieved... wait.
Sunny Hostin added to the discussion, pointing out that the Trump administration's economic agenda is now a far cry from the booming economy of his first term.
Job numbers are down. U.S. employers cut more jobs, 172,000 jobs last month, than any February since 2009 during the global financial crisis.
To all those people who are out of work? Yeah. And that's just in television.
They're going to lose their homes. They're going to lose everything. Stocks are down. The recession risks that he's saying that there maybe not. He doesn't want to say anything. Well, the people that do study that say that the recession risk is now about 40%.
Yeah,
about 40%. So it's just fascinating to me that more people aren't talking about the fact that he is tanking the economy that he got.
While Trump initially embraced traditional Republican strategies like tax cuts and deregulation, his new sweeping tariffs are rattling the markets. You put the tariffs in, you take the tariffs out, you shake them all about, Goldberg joked, mocking the instability of Trump's policies. But the impact is no laughing matter. As Hostin noted, since Trump's return to office, the stock market gains that followed his election win have now plummeted. Investors are nervous, small businesses are struggling, and the economic downturn is hitting ordinary Americans hard. Despite the unwavering support of his base, even some Republicans are starting to question Trump's economic strategy. Hostin warned that if unemployment remains high and the stock market continues to tank, Republicans might not be so forgiving by the time midterm elections roll around. Goldberg also called out the stark contrast between Democratic and Republican economic records, noting that of the 11 recessions in modern history, 10 have happened under Republican presidents. She pointed out how Democrats often leave office with a surplus, only for Republicans to return and rack up deficits, a pattern that has repeated itself time and time again. While some Trump supporters continue to blame the economic downturn on Biden, Goldberg and her co-hosts reminded viewers that facts tell a different story. Under Biden, the U.S. saw 16.6 million new jobs created, a GDP growth of 12.6%, and the lowest average unemployment rate in 50 years. Meanwhile, under Trump's latest leadership, the economy is spiraling downward.